sort of joy and move them in some way with my songs. You know? And that's, I suppose, that's really music is who I am.
That's awesome. That's very cool. So Gareth Nelson is a musical person.
His music.
Yeah, that's very cool.
We're one.
That is very cool. And then, how long have you been pursuing music as a career, and how did you find your way onto that path?
Probably since 16, I sort of started pushing and trying with the guitar and writing songs and playing, and then, like I said, probably for a while I stopped. Then had a few bad years, and then sort of recently just sort of started pushing hard again, and sort of said, "This is it now. You're going to push for it. This is your calling. This is what you want to be, and if you want to do it, you've got to go for it all out." So I'm trying now with everything I can.
Awesome. That is very cool. And then also, apparently, you have another job as well as you do music. How are you finding doing the same two at the same time?
Well, luckily it's a nice balance because I work for myself, so I mean I can sort of chop and change as I want to go.
Very helpful.
And very helpful indeed. And so I make the time for it, and I wanted to make the time for it, especially this year, to pursue the art form and to go for it all out. It's like I say, if it's something you want to do, then you've got to go for it. And I'd rather look back one day and say I gave it my all, and it didn't work out, then I gave it a little half shot kind of thing, and nothing happened here.
Yeah, that's very cool. I think that's super inspirational. So thank you so much for that. And then apparently, rather, you have a track lined up for us now, one of your own. Which track are you going to play for us now?
I'm going to play a song called Falling at Your Feet.
Okay, sure. So we have Gareth Nelson now playing Falling at Your Feet. Okay, we've got 20 seconds. No worries. Okay, 10 seconds. Cool, nice laps.
She was lying inside crying, hoping for a day he'd return. He'd been walking, he'd been stalking someone's name he never knows. Trying to find you through the madness of it all. I was trying to find. I'm falling at your feet. Yes, I'm falling at your feet. Bells ringing, mother she's weeping, waiting for a day that will never come.
Harmony and Gucci Mane with Down on MFM 92.6. You just heard Gareth Nelson do Falling at Your Feet.
Yes.
It was fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
He's going to be playing a bit more music in just a little bit. Before we get fully into all of that, I have a question. This is a question that I want to understand. Is how would you describe your music, if that makes sense?
You know what? I try and write so many different kind of genres, but I'd say probably at my heart, I'm sort of I really focus on the lyrics a lot, and sort of a song that's going to like speak to people and try and like sort of move them and make them think about things. Maybe. I mean, that song, for example, was actually like sort of a protest song to violence and war, and like I'm actually pleading with people to think about it before they pick up a gun or a weapon. But I also feel like a fool because it's never going to stop. So it's that was what I was writing with that song about. But like the songs go from about breakups to love to anything, whatever's working at the time, whatever I'm feeling at the time. But yeah, I'd say probably sort of a deeper meaning to the music, I'd like to believe.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really like that. Obviously, as we were speaking, me being an English student, I like the deeper meaning of stuff. So that's very cool. I like the implicit meaning of Falling at Your Feet. That is very cool. Thank you so much. So in a couple of minutes, Gareth Nelson's got 2 back-to-back tracks coming up to you, and we're going to continue chatting in a bit. So stay tuned. So Graham Watkins project, you come running on MFM 92.6. It's the MTPM with myself, Tyron, and I'm still spending some time with Gareth Nelson, rather.
I'll be Gareth. Gareth,
Gareth Nelson. And you recently released your first album, if I'm not mistaken. Was it last year or this year?
It was last year, yeah. I released it,
awesome.
And yeah, but I'm working on an EP at the moment. So
okay, great. I wanted to ask with the album, and I can actually ask the same for the EP, what is kind of the vibe lyrically and musically like? How would you kind of describe it, if that makes sense?
I'd say it's an album of a personal journey, basically. It's sort of a reflection on my life and what I've been through and what my views are in life and what I see and what's happened around me and like I said, just being a human being in this world in 2017. So I mean, yeah, it's very sort of personal, like a diary, I suppose.
That's very cool. I feel like that's something that an album can be and is
yeah,
meant to be.
Should tell a story, I think.
Yeah, and then if you're listening or whatever, and you're very keen to check out more of Gareth Nelson stuff, where can we find you on social media, online? Where are all the places that we can find your music and find just your internet presence?
Yeah. Well, if you go on Google and you say Gareth Nelson Music, pretty much everything pops up. So I've got a Facebook page, obviously, and then my website is garethnelson.com. And yeah, so you can pretty much find everything over there on all those platforms.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So go check him out. And then I believe you've got 2 songs lined up for us now. One your own and one a cover. What song are you going to do of your own? What original song and what cover are you going to do?
The song I'm going to do of my own is called Last Breath. And then the cover I'm going to do is Imagine Dragons' Thunder.
Okay, awesome. So coming up right now is Gareth Nelson with his own original track, Last Breath, and after that is going to be Thunder.
Now we're done now, and now we're over, now we're finished, and we had our last day. 'Cause I was meaning to tell you, I was hoping you would stay, yeah. 'Cause baby, I'm trying to find another way to bring my emotions not to hide them away. So please, just give me one more try. 'Cause I'm down on one last breath, one last breath. Ooh, yeah, yeah. We have walked many roads, we have crossed many a bridge. Still I don't know what to say, 'cause baby, and I'm trying to find another way to bring my emotions not to hide them away. So please, just give me one more try. 'Cause I'm down one last breath. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know who to be. I was trying to be me, love you and more, but that's all you give. So please, baby, don't walk away. 'Cause baby, I'm trying to find another way to bring my emotions not to hide them away. So please, just give me one more try. 'Cause I'm down one last breath. Baby, I'm trying to find another way to bring my emotions not to hide them away. So please, just give me sun. You say you're basic, you say you're easy, you're always riding in the backseat. And I'm smiling from the stage while you were clapping in the nosebleed. Thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, 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 feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Myself, Tyrone on MFM 92.6. Gareth Nelson is still in, but I believe it's time to say goodbye. If you missed it now, he just did one of his own tracks and a great cover of Sunday. It was fantastic, so thank you so much for being in studio. Thank you for hanging out.
It's been awesome. Really
I'm really glad you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing what else comes from you rather, and what else happens in your future. Thank you so much for coming by, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been awesome. Listen to the space.
Awesome.